Hi guys, welcome back to Hamlet's Hour. Today we're going to be talking about the play Hamlet and Shakespeare nonsense. It's St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
We got our green on.
Recording this on St. Patrick's Day.
It is St. Patrick's Day. This is like take six or seven. I don't know.
Yep. So hopefully you guys like our podcast and we get a good grade on it.
Yeah, we're trying to get that A.
Yes.
So let's just get straight into it, right? So I did miss a pretty important part today because I was a slacker.
Yes, he missed Act 5, which was chaotic, basically. Everybody was dying left and right.
Wait, can you summarize what happened for me?
Okay, so today in Act 5, they were digging up Ophelia's grave, and Hamlet didn't know that she died.
Yeah.
Until last minute when she was literally getting buried.
Damn.
So once he found out, him and Laertes, that's how you say his name? Him and Laertes were losing their mind. Laertes was crying over her grave, felt bad. And I kind of forget where Hamlet went, but I know that Hamlet left after that. But he was very upset. Then there was a sword fight, jousting. There was jousting between Laertes and Hamlet. And Laertes actually had 2 poison swords, and his plan was to kill Hamlet. And then if the plan didn't work, then they were going to poison him.
The drink?
Yeah, they put poison in his drink, but his mother, Gertrude, actually ended up drinking that.
Whoa.
And Gertrude ended up dying.
Whoa, no way. Yeah. I didn't know she died.
Gertrude ended up dying.
This isn't going to be in the podcast, but we were talking about how she got to die the other day.
Yes. So Gertrude died, and so did Laertes, because when they were fighting, Laertes got Hamlet mad because he did end up hitting him with the sword, but it was like he cheated basically because the round was over and he still stabbed him. Well, scratched him, he didn't stab him. So then Hamlet got mad, took his knife, the poison knife, and stabbed Laertes. And yeah, he ended up dying. Hamlet didn't die. He just got a scratch. I don't know how he didn't die.
He's not dead?
He's not dead.
At all?
No.
He's still alive, and will he survive?
Yes.
Is the movie over?
I don't know.
I thought he died at the end.
I also thought that he died.
It's a tragedy.
I guess no.
Laertes is dead.
He might end up dying though, because he did get scratched by the sword.
And it's poison.
Yeah, and it has poison. I think that's everything that happened.
That's kind of crazy though. I can't believe the queen died just like that.
Yeah, she was thirsty. And she kept looking at his drink, and she ended up drinking it.
Was that like a whole thing? She kept looking at the drink?
Yeah. Like somebody else was holding it, and she just kept looking over at the drink. And then Claudius tried to tell her, no, don't drink it. But then she was like, why? And he couldn't say why.
Yeah.
So she just drank it anyway.
Damn. She was just dehydrated.
Yep.
Damn. That's tragic. Damn. I can't believe Hamlet didn't die though.
Who knows? Maybe he will die.
I hope he does, honestly.
Oh.
Because I looked it up a while ago. Because I just wanted to know. I was curious. And it said he died in Horatio's arms. I was like, damn.
That didn't happen yet. That did not happen yet, guys. But
I hope it happens.
Do you want to talk about the rest? Not the rest, but let's backtrack.
Let's go back to the beginning, because we started pretty far in the play.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about the ghost from the very beginning, what set off this entire play. The ghost of Hamlet's father. I don't know what I think. I have no idea, actually. I think it's interesting that the ghost came back around when he was talking to his mom. She just got a Life 360 notification.
They didn't need to know that. Let's talk about Shakespeare. Not my Life 360 notifications.
But no. Yeah, the ghost. I feel like there's not too much to talk about with the ghost. Because was there, told him what happened, kind of set everything off, set Hamlet into a downward spiral of going absolutely crazy.
Crazy isn't even the word. He was insane.
Crazy is an understatement. Doing anything and everything.
Yep.
Going up to Ophelia, pants at his knees, just absolutely drawing.
He basically assaulted her.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then I think what was really crazy when Ophelia was singing in like Act 4 about how he promised to wed her, that put a whole new perspective in my head. When for the breakup scene, when the two of them broke up, I was like, oh, this ain't even anything crazy. This ain't serious. This is whatever. But then he hit and run. That's crazy. That's crazy. And promised to wed her. Damn. If I was her, I would have wed her, like marry her.
Wed her.
Wed her.
I never heard that. Did they say that?
I think they did. Like she said, like in her song was like, "Wed me" or song. I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
Are you gonna fact check it?
No, it just doesn't sound right.
And now we're arguing on the podcast.
We're not arguing.
You're right. You're right. This is a civil discussion.
Yeah, there's no argument.
This is just a conversation.
Yeah.
But no, put a whole new perspective in my head about that. Because really, he just hit and run, and that's the craziest part.
Yeah. And then he just kept telling her, oh, you can't marry anybody else. You can't do this. You can't do that. But yeah, he didn't want to be with her.
Exactly. Bro, and then at the play, when he like lays his head in her lap, the day after y'all break up, that's crazy. That's crazy.
He didn't care. He wanted Ophelia, and that was it. He didn't care about no consequences. He didn't care about anything else other than being with her and marrying her. But
I feel like he didn't even really care about Ophelia at all.
He didn't. He didn't care about her. He liked the idea of her. Like he cared about the idea of having her, but he didn't actually care about her.
I feel like he also liked that he wasn't allowed to have her.
Yeah,
he wanted to just go against the rules.
Yes, it almost made him like want to do it more.
Yeah,
like it's like a little kid. Like if you tell a little kid not to do something, they're gonna do it
every single time. They're gonna do it
because you're telling them not to.
And that's just not love. He'd write all these love letters. We never saw any of the love letters, I don't think.
Oh, I just remembered something.
What?
Okay, so in Act 5, there was a letter stating that something about Hamlet. It was basically like them plotting out how they're going to kill him. And Hamlet went back on the letter. He erased his name and put Guildenstern and Rosencrantz.
Whoa, what?
So they might be dying pretty soon too, guys.
He tried to frame his friends.
Yes.
That's crazy.
While they're in England, so they're probably going to die in England.
In England. Well, damn. I feel like we never got to learn much about either one of them. I don't care if they die.
Yeah, all we know about Rosencrantz and Guildenstern is that they're Hamlet's childhood friends.
We know their names, and that's it.
And they're snakes.
It's sponges.
Sponges. They're
don't
sponges.
Forget it.
To quote Shakespeare, they are sponges.
They're sponges.
They soak in all the information.
And they wring them out.
Yep. And they let it all out. To the worst people, too. It's not like...
To the very worst people.
Yeah, it's not like they're not good sponges. They don't keep the secrets inside. They let it out. But to the wrong people.
Every single time.
So yeah, I don't really care about them dying either. Like, I feel like they deserve it.
No, for sure. I feel like they weren't even good friends to Hamlet.
No.
At all.
For being childhood friends, they were terrible friends.
They only came up to, what is it, Fortinbras? No, that's a name of some guy, isn't it? The castle. They came up to Hamlet's castle solely because Claudius sent for them. No other reason. Not to check up on him. Not for any reason besides that they were sent for. That's not good friends right there.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah. How do you feel about Ophelia's death?
No, I feel like it was really brushed over, like really quickly. Like she was with us the one scene, and then the very next she was just gone. Like I was a little shocked when it happened, but I wasn't surprised by any means. Everybody knew she was dying. She was going crazy. Something was going to happen. Either Gertrude was going to kill her, she was going to kill herself.
Or Hamlet was gonna kill her.
Exactly. Hamlet was finna spin back. It's like everybody got her to go.
Yeah. I also feel that way. I feel like they didn't really care about her death.
No, nobody did
I
at all,
mean,
except for like Laertes,
yeah,
but that's it.
Laertes, like he cared about his sister's death. I understand, but like it was kind of like, oh well, she died. That's
Yeah.
it, and let's move on.
I wish I knew how Hamlet reacted to her death, like I saw it, because
Oh,
I feel like that would have said a lot. Because at the end of the day, it's mostly his fault that she died.
mm-hmm.
Because if actually, it's kind of Polonius's fault. It's a big chain of event.
I feel like it's Hamlet's fault because like he wasn't being considerate of who could have been behind the curtain. He
Exactly.
just assumed. Like he just assumed and he took Polonius's life
For no reason.
for no reason.
For no reason.
Because he thought that Claudius was behind the curtain. But who gave him that idea? Why would Claudius be behind the curtain?
He gave himself that idea. And you don't
Yeah.
assume.
You don't assume because bad things happen when you assume. As we saw when he killed Polonius. Then he was playing hide and seek basically with his body, which
Which is insane.
is
Like,
sick.
he actually was
It's
going
sick.
crazy.
It's
Like,
sick.
that's some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff right there. That's some Ted
Yes.
Bundy. Hamlet was, I don't even know. That's just trifling.
He didn't care either. Like
He didn't care at all.
He cared when it first happened. He was like just in shock. Like he cared, but then like afterwards he was like, well, he's already dead, so
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
why keep caring? But
Talking about how his body's gonna rot.
yeah.
Y'all smell it. That's just, he had
He
lost it by then.
yeah. He
Too
was
far
just
gone.
talking about like weird stuff and he tried to like normalize it and everybody was just like okay.
Like, all right, bud.
Yeah, nobody really cared about what he was saying, but it was just like where's his body? Like where's he at?
Oh, he's at dinner. You remember when he said that? She's lagging.
I don't remember that.
So Claudius asked Hamlet, of course, where is Polonius? Hamlet's like, he's at dinner. But then he goes on to like he's speaking in like riddles and rhymes and whatever, talking about, oh, he's getting not like the dinner you eat at, but he's getting eaten by like termites, and then he's talking about how like animals fatten us up and then like the bugs eat us. I don't know. Hamlet says so much, and
Guys, I
it
think I
doesn't
wasn't
mean
there for
anything.
that. I either wasn't there or it was just one of those days where I was like
She was
out of
sitting
it.
drawing on the page.
Oh,
It was one of those days.
oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes I just disconnect, you know? But
Or she's lagging.
yeah, I was. I was. Um, I don't know what else
I
to
feel
say.
like our backdrop doesn't have enough.
But yeah, guys, this is all stuff from Shakespeare.
All made by classes before us.
Yes.
We actually have names on some of them.
All of these are handmade by old classmates.
People who all taken the same class. Who's in your exact same spot right now?
Yep. Look, guys, look at the small detail. That's the poison from the drink, I think.
Yeah, we're probably the same
Oh,
one that's on
and
the
there's
plate.
another one. There's like a whole bunch of the poison bottles inside.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I didn't see that until right now either.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Oh yeah, it has a whole bunch of quotes on it.
Who said that? I think that was Horatio.
Yes, that
Right
was
at the beginning
Horatio.
with the ghost. I think that was Horatio. I'm not reading that. With juice of cursed. How do you say that? Habana. Habana in a vial, and in the porches of my ear did pour. Oh,
What is
that's,
Habana?
I think, curse. I think it's a plant, because I think this quote is from when Hamlet is talking to the ghost of his dad, because this is when he's laying in the garden. Oh wait, now I want to talk about
He's cooking right now.
Claudius.
He's cooking.
Claudius is the most insane man to ever walk this earth. Actually, I'd say it's Hamlet, then Claudius. I don't know who's at my number 3 spot. I'll get back to that. But one, you killed your brother in his sleep for a crown. Not only a crown, for his wife. You went
Yeah.
for sloppy seconds for his wife because you wanted Gertrude, and then Gertrude too.
She's
You just
wrong.
exactly dead
She's
wrong
wrong.
for that. Dead and wrong.
Yes. Yes. Literally dead and she's wrong.
Like Hamlet justifiably crashed out in every sense of the imagination. He justifiably crashed out. Are his actions
Understandable.
excused? No. But did he have some valid reason? Yes. He went about it in the wrong way. He should have
Yeah.
just killed Claudius when he had the chance. Saw him praying there, should have took that sword, just
Yeah.
take his head clean off, smooth
See,
off.
I wouldn't react the way that he would, but I would react the way that he would at the same time. Like I would in certain things that he does, but not everything. Because there was a lot of things that he did where that were like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why? Like why'd you do
What are
that?
you doing?
Like we need to calm down a little bit.
I wish in Hamlet we got a little more like idea of what Hamlet was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because what is that called? Like omniscient narrator? Like the perspective we saw the
Yeah.
story from?
Yeah.
Something like that, where we don't know everything. We just know what is told to us. Well, I guess it's because it's a play.
Yeah.
So that's what we
But
see.
there's like a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like it's not only focused on one person. There's like a lot
It's
of things going on.
everybody and what's going on with
Yeah.
everybody.
Everybody.
There's a lot
Literally.
going on.
That's why it's kind of hard to remember because there's so much that goes on in just one chapter, one page, whatever you would call it. Like so much goes on.
Yeah. For real, like you miss a single day, you're missing
Yeah.
most of the story.
You missed one day, you're gonna like.
I missed Hamlet's death because one day.
He
One
didn't
day.
die.
Oh, my fault.
You missed
Yeah,
Laertes and
Laertes and
Gertrude.
Gertrude and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern getting framed.
Yeah, they didn't die yet.
I'm about to go watch this so I can be more knowledgeable for the podcast.
It's a good idea.
For y'all.
Yes.
For y'all. She got another Life 360 notification.
I knew you were gonna say something.
I didn't say anything about the last three though. Okay, so we're
No,
gonna.
you did.
Oh wait. Actually, we're gonna have a side segment. Which one is your favorite piece, Mia?
Personally, I really like the one in the end.
Yeah, I really like this one.
I don't know if that's in the frame. Yeah, it is.
We're gonna show them.
I think it's really, really good. It's very detailed.
It's really well done. I feel like their noses are little. Something's going on with his nose. Actually, I think I hate it too soon. I feel like that looks
I think in
proportionate.
the camera it looks weird, but in person it doesn't actually look like that.
No, it looks really good, and I like how they left this all like black and white, and they made the background that color. We don't know who made this one. It doesn't have a name. Like
it does. I'm looking at it.
My hand was covering it. It's made by Lizette Robinson.
Whoever that is.
I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Maybe I'm tweaking.
Anyway, shout out to her.
Yeah.
She did a really good job.
Okay. We're going to go second place. I'm going to choose one. I like the one of Ophelia. Because I feel like you can actually, there's something going on.
Yeah.
The other ones.
But I don't know about that one because I feel like if you don't know what actually went on, like this wouldn't make sense.
And if we're going to show them. If you didn't know these were supposed to be for Hamlet, you wouldn't know this is about Hamlet. This could be just any girl sitting by a river at night.
But it's still good. It's still good.
It is still good.
It's
Shout
good.
out to...
Does it have a name? That one
no name. I was going to say there's no name, but I didn't want to be told I was wrong again. This one. Oh, they have a title for this one. Prince of Denmark by Abigail Herrera.
Yeah,
medium oil paint. Oh, they made this just last year. This was April 10th, 2024.
Wow.
Who was Abigail?
I don't know, but it's pretty good. I like it. What about the last one?
And then the last one, last but not least. I don't know what that says.
Is that Hamlet?
Oh. It is Hamlet.
That's an interesting looking Hamlet.
Yeah. It doesn't look a lot like the one we see in the movie, but it's up for interpretation. It's a play.
Yeah. Oh, the shirt is really detailed, like right here.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's nice. Oh, they got the shadows going too. They cooked. And it says, wait, I can't read it through the camera. If thou Doused? If thou's doused?
If
What?
thou's doused, I'll give thee.
Dowry? Oh, get thee to a nunnery.
Oh.
Ah, I
If you know, you
remember
know.
that now.
If you know, you know.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Wait, who is that by?
Oh, you're right. This one is
It
by.
has the title
Oh, it's also by
Prince
Abigail.
Hamlet.
It's also titled Prince Hamlet.
Oh, she made two?
She did.
Oh.
Unless she had a different last name because it says Prince or Abigail or like whatever. IVE. Abigail.
Oh, it's her and Ezekiel.
Ah, okay. I see that now. Get thee
Shout
to a
out,
nunnery.
shout out to them.
They did good. They did good. We don't
They
know
did
who
do
made
good.
the vase, but this is still my favorite one.
I know it doesn't have a name. I thought it did.
The other day when I had this, I did break it a little bit, so I'm so sorry for whoever
So
this
yeah,
belonged to. But why did you glue it on with paint?
no shade, no shade,
No shade, just
no shade at all. It's actually really good.
it is really good.
I mean, we're sitting here doing a podcast. We can't judge
We
too
don't have the
much.
artistic ability to do that.
Yeah, this is our artistic ability, our creativity.
Yeah, this is pretty creative, I would say.
Yes.
Okay. What else have we not talked about yet?
I don't know, but we hit 22 minutes.
Ooh. We need 30 minutes for an A, so.
Yes, guys.
Or maybe
So-
she'll watch this back and be like, they talked about Hamlet for about 6 minutes collectively.
No, we didn't.
I feel like we've actually been doing good. The other day we were trying to do this. We got off topic, off track. Another Life 360 notification.
It's Diana. I don't know where Diana's traveling the
She's
world
zooming.
right now.
She's zooming. She out.
Okay.
Wait, keep them entertained for a second.
Okay. So, guys, to continue speaking about Hamlet, let's not get off track. I would like to speak about
What would you like to speak about?
the play. The play
The
in
play
the play.
in the play.
The play
The
in
play
the play.
in the play.
On how this really started and how all of this really came about. So, ignore him. So, in the play, what? Yeah. Do you remember what the play was called?
It didn't have a name.
It did.
I don't think it did.
It did. It started with a G.
I have no idea.
The play started with a G. I can't remember the name. But what happened in the play was basically showing the murder of Hamlet's dad and how it really happened because nobody actually knew. I don't know who conducted the play though, because whoever conducted the play knew everything.
It was Hamlet.
Oh,
Hamlet
it was
wrote the
Hamlet.
play.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the pipeline, it goes, the ghost tells Hamlet what happened.
Uh-huh.
And then Hamlet tells everybody what happens through the play. Hamlet wrote the play. There was the whole scene where he's talking to the actors. And he's like, oh, if I wrote a play, could y'all put it on?
Mm-hmm.
He said like something about like 16s had like 24 lines or something. Because it was like a short little play to show exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I remember about that.
Well, anyways, in the play, it basically just showed Claudius
Yeah.
killing King Hamlet. And it just showed how he
In
did
his
it.
garden.
What? Oh, yeah, in his garden. He fell asleep in his garden, and then Claudius came and poured poison in his ear, which is a weird way to kill somebody, but,
I don't understand how that works.
Me either.
I feel like we might be missing something. I don't think putting poison in somebody's ear would just kill him.
I thought it would just maybe make his ear fall off or something.
Make him deaf.
Yeah, that's logic. Just make him deaf, or his ear would just get rotten and fall off. But death?
No.
I didn't expect that. But yeah, that's basically how all of that started. That's how everybody was iffy about Claudius. Not Gertrude though.
Not Gertrude
She was
though.
still kicking it back with him. I don't know how, but
she just didn't care. I feel like she deep down she knew something malicious happened.
She tries to play the innocent role, but in reality she just doesn't care. She didn't care.
She just doesn't. She never loved her husband.
Yeah, if she would have cared, she would have moved on with literally his brother. Girl.
It's just, where's the self-respect?
That was their time.
Because it's non-existent.
That was Shakespeare times. But it's
That doesn't
just
make it
crazy.
better.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm just saying. That would never happen. I mean,
if anything, people should have more self-respect in Shakespeare time.
I was gonna say that would never happen in our generation, but it
It
definitely
definitely
would.
would.
It
It definitely would. Loud and wrong.
worse has happened in our generation, but
I think she's speaking from experience.
no, I'm not. I'm not.
She was really passionate about
No,
that.
no. I just hear a lot of crazy things.
Watermelon?
No thanks.
This is what I get for trying to be nice.
It's literally only 1, maybe not even 1 p.m. It's like 12 and he's eating candy. This is his second bag of candy.
I had M&Ms earlier, but she had some of the M&Ms too, so she really
I had
can't
4.
see.
I had 4. He had the entire bag.
It was like 6 in the bag.
Right.
Right.
Anyways, guys, I think that concludes our podcast because
Yeah.
I think we're at an A basically.
Yeah.
At least
Maybe
an
a
A
B
minus.
plus.
No, like an A minus.
Somewhere
at
around there.
least. So thanks for listening. Bye, guys. Until next time.